I thought it was one of the reverse ones where it's like, women fear me, fish want me.
All right, but we're getting into the game pretty fast here. We see, ooh, the red daffles coming out from Seabunnies.
That did just win Area Cup this morning, I'm pretty sure. It's a real gun, somehow.
Hey, 170p cooler, who could have asked for more? But actually on the other side of the Keep It Shrimple, we see an NZAP 89, the Super Chump and Autobomb one.
Yeah, we see double zap, actually. Not something you see very often. I suppose we have Red Luigi on the side of Seabunnies. My favorite, my favorite Splatoon character.
Yeah, Red Luigi is my favorite Splatoon character. We can see them, they're just trying to push up here pretty slowly. They have that Toxic Mist to kind of stall things out. Lappy going down pretty early here. Osa getting a pick onto that Carbon Roller, but this is going to be a bit of a slower push on the side of Seabunnies.
Yeah, Seabunny does have a much slower comp, opting for that double crab and mist on the sword, and just able to very slowly take space, but it's very effective at that. And here we see it already getting the first check within 1 minute.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 down on and Keep It Shrimple. Seabunnies are going to pick up that Rainmaker. Deku trying to do their best. Zuking the Rainmaker gets that pick. 2 down on, well, actually 3 down on each side. It's just Lappy fighting the Carbon Roller here, and Lappy kind of has that area to work with right now.
Yeah, Lappy getting this crab setup on the spinner, just trying to hold down while their team gets jumps in, finds a pick, might be able to find a second, top left, gets the credit, and this is going to be a continued push here.
Yeah, we see Lappy going to pick it up. Deku trying to get that pick, gets taken out by Osa. Osa pushing more forward. There's 2 down on the side of Keep It Shrimple. 3 down. It's just going to be Red Luigi going for it, and they're going to get that KO.
And there's that dunk right there. Game 1 going to Seabunnies with a pretty strong plays overall. I mean, it's hard to take down the sword bucket combo. I'm going to be so real.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very strong combo, and then especially how just methodical these players have been. Just in general, Seabunnies are. They like to take things a lot slower compared to, most teams making that faster push. When we see that double crab tank, that's obviously going to take some time to set up. But I think Straight White Man with the 401k. if anyone knows what I'm talking about, that came from Twitter. And we do see the Booyah one.
This makes me sad. And the Hydra coming out on the side of Keep It Shrimple. I'm excited to see the Hydra maybe just be able to stall this out a bit longer for their team.
Yeah, but the Hydra needs to be really careful. 5 switching to that. I guess I'll just call it Pencil. Snipe Rider 5H, whatever.
Cooler coming out already on the side of Keep It Shrimple. Trying to just sustain here, but I mean, Seabunny's just pushing up very quickly, finding the picks. The Pencil does get taken out before ever getting Cooler, though. Yeah,
Pencil going down pretty early there, but that's okay because the rest of their team is really holding strong here. Seabunny's popping that crab tank. Lappy giving some space for Kalana. Kalana getting 1 pick. It might try to get this Booyah attack. I don't think they get it there, but just a lot of space to work with here. Kalana's just sharking up while trying to get a pick here on Via.
Yeah, no one really able to find a pick onto Seabunnies. They're just holding down space, keeping their lives, and we're going to see a push in here. Maybe, here's the Cooler. Azuka coming out shortly. Never mind, I lied. I can't keep track of specials.
Yeah, we see that Hydra going down kind of early for Keep It Shrimple, and there's only about 10 seconds left in the game. They need to try to get to the zone, but that's 2 down, that's 3 down. It's just the Hydra off of the spawn, and I think that's going to be a 0 to 100 KO for Seabunnies.
A very quick game for Seabunnies, just maintaining space and never could really get picked off. Like, they just played their life the whole time, and Keep It Shrimple couldn't quite get the push back in.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to push back in with so many tools on the side of Seabunnies to really sustain a hold. We saw that the Booyah first came out, then Cooler, then the Tri-Strikes kind of prevented them to push in. But, with all the fun that's happening today, at least for tower control, you have to actively be pushing forward compared to spot zones where, you can really play around just the area in front of that zone.
And we're going to see the sticker stamper come back out from Kalana. No Carbon Wars opting to stick shot on the side of Keep It Shrimple with the credit still.
Yeah, but we do see here Osa switching from that Slosher to the Custom Blaster, has that point sensor and triple splashdown. we can kind of see, again, a very more methodical, slower opening from the side of Seabunnies. They do get that first pick. We see Lappy here in that 1v1. We're going to go on to Kalana's fight here, trying to push for plat. Lappy on the plat already, gets a pick. That's 2 down on the side of Keep It Shrimple, and Seabunny's going to start pushing this tower.
Lappy has that crab ready and opts to pop it on the plat as a very aggro crab, trying to take bats here with Osa underneath the ledge. No one able to really take bats, but on either side, honestly. And we see the Zuka coming out from Deku onto tower, trying to find a pick.
Yeah, we see Osa here getting that pick onto that heavy edit Swatling. There's 2 in bats right now trying to fight for that space. Via gonna drop for Osa, gets that pick. 2 down on the side of Seabunnies, but they're still pushing that tower right now.
Yeah, Via unfortunately getting pushed back out by the Stamper, trying to find a pick, pops those chumps, maybe able to try and push in and get a pick with them.
Yeah, we can see here standby holding forward, but Osa getting that pick. Osa getting a second pick. That's going to be the wipeout on the side of Keep It Shrimple. Osa trying to go a little more forward for the more picks. Kalana popping that Booyah Bomb.
Yeah, top left, and no one's on the tower on the side of Keep It Shrimple. Or not Keep It Shrimple, Seabunnies, and it's going to start going backwards.
Yeah, but we see here Kalana getting onto that tower. We get that super jump back in for 5. I think Kalana's jumping up to where Osa was, trying to get
splash down, finds the pick, and that's going to be the wipeout for game 3.
All right, well, was that a little BM? I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, it happens.
It happens. You know, it's okay. You know, Keep It Shrimple, they tried their best.
I mean, they held long. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Considering how many specials Seabunny had up, the places they were at, Keep It Shrimple kind of held it together for quite a bit.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Keep It Shrimple. They took out that key member, which was that tower rider. We saw multiple times when that tower rider the tower kind of got stopped, and we were wondering what happened. And I think it's just whoever got that flank